Hello, welcome. In this lecture, we'll be understanding about Christianity in India. The focus of this lecture is going to be understanding the emphasis, the spread, the induction of it into our country, this being a religion not founded in India. You see, unlike the other religions, for instance, let's say Jainism, okay, let's say Buddhism, and then let's bring in Hinduism as well. Sikhism for that matter. All of these are the religions which have, in one way or the other, some association with their foundations to be present within India. Unlike what? Unlike Christianity, which is, so to say, an alien religion to the country. So we'll understand in this lecture as to how did this start, what is the population like, what are the core beliefs, and what is the status of this religion in India. So I hope the basis is clear. Let's get started. You see, Christianity was introduced into India almost from its inception by who? By Thomas. Now, who is Thomas? Thomas is a very important person here. Thomas is one of the apostles of Jesus Christ. Right? This is such an important thing. It can definitely be asked in the exam. By Thomas, for what? For inception. For inception. Is this bit clear? Now, according to the tradition, Thomas basically landed on the coast of Kerala. On the coast of Kerala in 52 AD. And Thomas, after landing in Kerala, set up seven churches. Seven churches in different areas. Right? He traveled to Madras, where he was martyred at what place? He was martyred at Mylapore in 72 AD. So starting from 52 AD till 72 AD, the entire focus of it was basically set up on what? Setting up of churches in India, especially down south, and spreading the message, right? Then the descendants of the early Christians of Kerala. I'm saying the descendants of the early Christians of of Kerala were known as what? Because of Thomas, they were known as Saint Thomas Christians. Okay, they were called as what? Saint Thomas Christians, right? They're also at the same time famous by another term which is called the Syrian Christians. Okay, the Syrian Christians. Okay, not because, okay, let's discuss this term in detail. Syrian Christians. You see, the name Syrian is given to them not because they came from Syria. Okay, it's not for this reason. The reason why the name Syrian Christian is given to them is because they follow the Syrian liturgy as distinguished from what? From the Latin one. Okay, in their worship. So in case the question comes in the exam, please don't select that because they hail from Syria. It's absolutely wrong. It is primarily because of the Syrian liturgy, which was basically their form of worship, very different from the Latin liturgy. Right? Is this clear? So the Syrian Christians formed part of the society in Kerala as a prosperous community. Okay, and were ranked amongst the higher castes. They did not seem to have much efforts in spreading their faith to the other parts of the country. It was primarily just focused upon where? Just focused upon that particular area itself, in totality Kerala and in some parts of Madras, right? Just down south, just concerned with these two. Now things changed. How did the things change? Things changed with the advent of Europeans. You see, the spread of Christianity spread. I'm using the word spread. Did we use the word spread up till now when we were talking about St. Thomas? No. The word spread comes into the picture only with the advent of Europeans. The spread of Christianity in India came with the advent of Europeans from as early as the 16th century. Okay? For instance, the Portuguese missionaries were followed by who? They were followed by the Dutch. The Dutch were followed by the French. The French were followed by the British, along with other European and American missionaries. You have to remember this, not just the names, but even the order. First came in the Portuguese, then came the Dutch, then came the French, then came the British. The order is simple way of understanding it. You just have to remember it like PDF, right? B. PDF. Okay, even if you remember PDF, you know the last one is B, which comes after F, that is French. Is this bit clear? You have to remember it in the right order. It can't be Dutch, French, British, Portuguese. Absolutely wrong, right?